To those of you planning a visit to Tokyo Disneyland, information on crowds and attraction suspensions is a major concern, especially if you are planning a visit with young children. Especially if you are planning to visit between February and May 2025, it is important to make your plans based on the latest information. Here, based on official information, we will provide you with detailed information on how to enjoy Tokyo Disneyland safely and comfortably with your 1-year-old child. Hello. In this issue, I would like to ask, what are the least crowded days possible for a family trip to Disneyland with a 1-year-old after February 2025? I will explain about the following. If you found this video interesting, please like and subscribe to our channel. Information on crowds and attraction suspensions in mid-February 2025. For those of you planning a visit to Tokyo Disneyland in mid-February 2025, information on crowds and attraction suspensions is an important factor. Here we will explain these points in detail. Mid-February is generally considered to be a less crowded time. In particular, tickets are inexpensive from Monday, February 3rd to Friday, February 7th, making this a good time to visit. However, crowds are expected during a 4-day weekend from February 8th, Sat, to February 11th, 2 National Holiday, and the 3-day weekend from February 22nd, Sat, to February 24th, Mon, National Holiday. In addition, spring break for university students begins in mid-February, which may cause crowding even on weekdays. Attraction suspension information. The main attractions scheduled for suspension in mid-February 2025 are as follows. Beauty and the Beast: The Magical Story, Tuesday, February 4th, 2025 to Monday, February 10th, 2025. Splash Mountain, Wednesday, February 12th, 2025 to Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. Please check the official Tokyo Disneyland website for the latest information before visiting Tokyo Disneyland and use it as a reference when making your plans. Key points of the plan. Select a day to visit. Weekdays in mid-February are expected to be relatively free, but since it coincides with the spring break period for university students, it is recommended to check the latest crowd forecast and avoid consecutive holidays if possible. Check the attraction. Check the official website in advance to see if the attraction you are looking for is in a period of suspension. Purchase tickets. We recommend purchasing tickets early on days when crowds are expected to be high, as tickets may sell out early. By taking the above into consideration and planning according to the latest information, you will have a fulfilling park experience. Attraction suspension periods and alternative plans. How will you enjoy Pooh's Honey Hunt and Pirates of the Caribbean when they are on hiatus? If you are visiting Disneyland during a hiatus, it is important to plan for attractions that you can experience instead. Based on the features of each attraction, here is a list of similar experiences that you can enjoy. The first is an alternative to Pooh's Honey Hunt. Pooh's Honey Hunt, while a ride-type attraction, is unique in that it has a strong storyline and is safe for young children to enjoy. Therefore, these are possible alternatives. It's a small world, a leisurely boat ride that allows visitors to enjoy cultures from around the world, safe for 1-year-olds. Alice's Tea Party, a spinning teacup ride. The spinning speed can be adjusted by the rider, so even small children can enjoy it moderately. Mickey's PhilharMagic, a 3D theater that immerses you in the world of Disney. The theater is a sit-down type, so it is easy for small children to enjoy. Second, an alternative to Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean features a dark indoor boat ride and a realistic pirate worldview. Attractions that offer a similar atmosphere include Jungle Cruise, Wildlife Expedition, an attraction that takes visitors on a boat ride to explore. It is similar to the atmosphere of Pirates of the Caribbean with realistic animals and thrills. Western River Railroad, a leisurely ride that takes you back to the days of the Western frontier. It is similar to the dark atmosphere of Pirates of the Caribbean with its tunnel effects. Haunted Mansion, if your child is not afraid of the dark, a slightly thrilling experience with humorous performances by ghosts. Reconsidering when to visit. Since information on attraction suspensions is available on the official website, one option is to check in advance and choose a time when there are no suspensions. For example, mid-April is relatively free, the weather is stable, and the attractions are likely to return to normal operations. However, crowds increase closer to Golden Week, so weekdays in the first half of April are the best time to visit. By knowing in advance when attractions will be closed and having an alternative plan in place, you will be able to enjoy the parks without being affected by the closures. When reconsidering the timing of your visit, check the official website from time to time and make the best plan, taking into account the crowds, crowding and precautions in March. March is one of the busiest months of the year and requires a well-planned visit. This section details the factors that contribute to congestion during this time of year and tips on how to avoid it. March congestion factors. The following 3 factors have a major impact on congestion in March. Spring break. From mid-March onward, spring break for elementary, junior high, and high school students begins around March 15th, and family visits to the park increase. Graduation travel season, from around 1st to 20th. College and high school students on graduation trips tend to crowd the park, especially on weekdays. Influence of events and new attractions. New events often start in March, and people concentrate on attractions that are the talk of the town. Be especially careful after March 20th, as spring break and the graduation travel season overlap and can be very crowded. Strategies to avoid crowding. The first is the choice of dates. The first half of March, especially around the 1st to 8th, is the least crowded. Wednesdays and Thursdays tend to be relatively free, even on weekdays. After mid-March, it is best to avoid as much as possible. The second is to utilize early entry immediately after the park opens. Early entry tickets, available only to Disney hotel guests, allow you to enter the park 1 hour earlier than the normal opening time. This allows you to experience popular attractions such as Beauty and the Beast and Baymax Happy Ride with no waiting time. Third, aim for nighttime hours. Since the number of families decreases after 6 p.m., it is a good idea to ride popular attractions during the night parade. Half an hour before the park closes, Peter Pan and Monsters Incorporated can often be ridden in a short time. March wait time projections, average by attraction. Beauty and the Beast 120 to 180 minutes. Baymax's Happy Ride is 90 to 150 minutes. Pooh's Honey Hunt is 60 to 120 minutes. Monsters Incorporated is 50 to 90 minutes. Haunted Mansion is 40 to 80 minutes. Now that FastPass has been eliminated, it is essential to take advantage of Standbypass and Premier Access. In March, crowds at Tokyo Disneyland intensify both on weekdays and holidays due to graduation trips and spring break. However, by targeting weekdays in the first half of March, just after the park opens and before it closes, you can enjoy the attractions smoothly. Be sure to plan your visit to ensure a pleasant Disney experience. About the best time to visit in April and May. April through May is a very targeted time to visit, considering the mild and pleasant climate and the crowds. However, if you make the mistake of visiting at the wrong time of year, you will suffer the stress of long waiting times and crowds. Here we detail the best days to visit. Crowding in April. Dates to aim for. Weekdays from April 1st to April 12th. Crowds will ease as spring break is over and students visit the park less frequently. Weekdays from April 15th to 19th. Easter events begin, but crowds are not as intense as during the pre-Golden Week holidays. Days to avoid. Weekend of April 13th, 14th. Tend to have more visitors immediately after the start of Easter events. Golden Week from April 27th to May 6th. One of the busiest times of the year, tickets are expected to sell out and wait times can exceed 200 minutes. Crowding in May. Dates to aim for. Weekdays from May 7th to May 17th. This is the timing when the number of visitors rapidly decreases after the end of Golden Week. Weekdays from May 20th to 24th. This is the last chance to visit the park before the rainy season starts. There is a high possibility that visitors can enjoy the park comfortably. Days to avoid. Second half of Golden Week, May 3rd to 6th. Crowding is inevitable at the peak of the consecutive holidays. After May 25th. Difficult to plan due to unstable weather conditions caused by the onset of the rainy season. Weather impacts and preparation. Early April is still very cold, so you need to prepare for the cold weather. May has a high percentage of sunny days, so it is comfortable to take UV protection. The best season is from mid-April to mid-May. If you aim for this period, you can have a comfortable Disney experience while avoiding the crowds. About attractions that can be enjoyed with a 1-year-old. In order to enjoy Disneyland with a 1-year-old child, you need to take into consideration the safety and stimulation of the attractions. Also, by choosing attractions that adults can also enjoy together, the whole family can have a fulfilling time. Here we take a deeper look at the features and enjoyment of each attraction. The first is It's a Small World. Enjoy a colorful view of the world on a leisurely boat ride. A fantastic space where puppets in ethnic costumes from around the world sing and dance. The music is pleasant and easily attracts children's interest. Even a 1-year-old child can enjoy the experience by simply sitting in the boat. Points for enjoyment. Choose a seat in the center as much as possible so that your child can easily enjoy the 360-degree view. The serene atmosphere is recommended for relaxing before meals or naps. The second is Alice's Tea Party. Rotation speed can be adjusted so parents can set the pace. Even small children can enjoy it because the spinning speed can be slowed down if an adult does not turn the handle. Colorful teacups are visually pleasing. Points for enjoyment. Make sure your child is comfortable with the spinning motion before riding, and if he and she is not comfortable with it, do not force him and her. If your child is not comfortable with strong rotation, it is recommended to enjoy the ride slowly without turning the handlebars too much. The third is a jungle cruise. Exploration tour to enjoy animal performances while riding in a boat. Animals such as giraffes and elephants are featured, and even 1-year-old children can easily get interested in them. Adults can also enjoy the cast's humorous commentary. Points for enjoyment. Ride at night to enjoy a fantastic atmosphere that is different from that of the day. Seats in the front or in the center make it easier for children to see the animals. The fourth is Pooh's Honey Hunt, a storybook attraction that takes visitors on a ride through the world of Winnie the Pooh, a new kind of ride in which visitors ride on a honey pot that moves randomly, full of cute performances that even 1-year-olds can enjoy. Points for enjoyment. Check your child's reaction to some scenes in the attraction where it goes dark. You may be surprised at first by the unpredictable movements of the honey pot, but rest assured that they are gentle and gentle. Check your child's reaction to some scenes in the attraction where it goes dark. You may be surprised at first by the unpredictable movements of the honey pot, but rest assured that they are gentle and gentle. Fifth, Toontown as a resting spot. Toontown is a great place for 1-year-olds to play freely. Minnie's house and Chip and Dale's tree house are areas that are easy for small children to play in. Allowing children to move around freely here between attractions reduces their stress. To enjoy Disneyland with a 1-year-old child, it is important to choose attractions that are not too stimulating, while incorporating experiences that will satisfy adults as well. Also, since children tend to get tired easily after a long stay, it is ideal to enjoy Disneyland with a reasonable plan, taking frequent breaks. Plan a comfortable park experience while taking advantage of areas such as Toontown where you can play freely. How adults can take turns enjoying the attractions. With a 1-year-old child, you may find it difficult to enjoy adult-oriented attractions. However, by utilizing the alternate ride, Child Switch, adults can also enjoy popular attractions smoothly. Here, we will explain the specific use of this system and recommended ways to get around the attractions. What is Child Switch? Child Switch is a system in which adults can take turns to enjoy attractions when there are children who cannot ride due to height restrictions or other reasons. The first adult lines up and boards the attraction. After that, the other adult can ride the attraction without waiting in line. This allows visitors to take turns watching their children and enjoy the attractions without wasting time. Attractions where alternate rides are available. The following attractions are especially worthwhile with a 1-year-old child. Big Thunder Mountain, Haunted Mansion, Monsters Incorporated Ride and Go Seek, Beauty and the Beast The Magic of Things, Splash Mountain. Check with us during periods of inactivity. Simply tell the cast member in advance that you would like to use the alternate ride. Also, adults and children who are waiting can take a break at a nearby bench or indoor area. What are the key points to consider when utilizing alternate rides? The first is to know in advance the areas where children are likely to take a break. Make sure that indoor spaces and benches are available for the comfort of waiting parents and children during the shift ride. Second, when using alternate rides, use them efficiently in combination with Fast Pass or Standbypass. Time management is important for attractions with long standby times. Even with a 1-year-old child, you can enjoy adult attractions by making good use of the alternate ride, Child Switch system. With advanced planning and a smooth flow of traffic, you can enjoy Disney to the fullest with your child.